Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the baddest of them all? The answer is, and literally always has been, big bitches. It's no secret that I ride for plus size women. So many of my style icons are plus size women, and so much of getting dressed as a plus size person involves a little bit of creativity, because not only is it hard to find cute things that are made well and fit well, it's also just harder to find shit, period. Make no mistake, every plus size baddie that you see throwing fits has put in the work to find those pieces and curate the fit, because God knows sometimes it's just hard to find your perfect pieces. I'm also obviously huge on following people who look like you and making sure your feeds reflect the world that you live in. So obviously I follow so many stylish plus size women on Instagram. And today I want to try to recreate some of their outfits. And I'm going to be styling all of the outfits in today's video around these frames. So thank you to Eyewear for sponsoring today's video. I have been obsessed with these glasses over the last few weeks. This is the Vic frame in silver metal. And of course, as you saw, I have a couple different toppers. Basically, when you go to their website, you pick a base frame. This is my base frame. You can add your prescription, you can get them just for blue light filtering. And then once you've selected your base frame, you can select your top frames. So for me, I got a leopard top frame just to spice up my blue light glasses. And then I got a sun top as well to turn them into sunglasses. Very useful and very stylish. Not to mention the affordability of having a very versatile pair of glasses that is both a pair of blue light glasses that you can use when you're sitting at your desk all day and a pair of sunglasses that you can take with you to the beach. They have so many cute base frames at Pair. It was honestly hard for me to decide which ones I wanted at first, but they have a virtual try-on feature on the site that helped me narrow it down at the last second. Ultimately, I went with these and I am very, very happy with my decision. So if you're interested in getting yourself a pair of the world's most versatile sunglasses, be sure to click the link in the description down below or use code Maddie FreeGift15 for a free gift with purchase. And thank you again to Pair for sponsoring today's video. Lily Bell Blogs. She's a new follow for me and I am absolutely obsessed with everything that she wears. Every time she posts a new fit roundup, I feel like I'm looking at every single outfit, like obsessed, obsessed, would wear, obsessed. And she had this one outfit recently that I felt just sort of captured all of my current spring fixations when it comes to getting dressed, and I have to try it for myself. I was just going on a rant on my podcast literally last week about how much I love culottes for spring. Culotte spring, let's go. I recently bought myself a pair of culottes and confirmed I'm living, laughing, and loving. I feel like her outfit is sort of centered around the bottoms as the most flashy piece of the outfit. One part culotte, another part scarf tied in the belt loops, which I love, so I'm also gonna try that out. Culotte spring, yeah! I feel like the hard part here is gonna be figuring out how to tie this. She like has it tied tight and then the scarf kind of hangs. I actually feel like I should fold it on the diagonal so that when it flops out, there's like some different layers going on and it's not all one length. So please hold. I also bought this scarf because I feel like I want to wear it on my head this summer. This could be a good look for me this summer, no? A little leopard, me at the beach. Oh, I'm already loving it. Oh, can I just say, I've been so obsessed with myself recently. Hate me because I like myself. I literally could not give a shit. But I really just feel like the older I get, the sexier I think I am. And there's something about 29, I don't know, it's really hitting for me right now. And honestly, that's kind of a big thing for me to say because usually when the weather starts getting warmer, I start feeling shittier. But the weather's starting to get warmer and I'm like, thank God, isn't everyone grateful? I'm grateful. Maybe it's one of those things that like, because body image is so bad in like a world sense right now, it's almost made me want to like double down on liking myself out of spite. You know, spite can be kind of a beautiful, gorgeous motivator. And I feel like despite all the nastiness, the GLP-1s of it all, the, you know, skinny psychosis that everyone's experiencing right now, despite all of that, it actually just makes me want to be unapologetically myself, love myself exactly as I am, unapologetically even more, because I know it's not like the most acceptable thing to do. I also don't think I'm doing this perfectly since I don't have it laid flat while I'm doing this. I'm just sort of propping it up and twisting, but maybe this will get the job done in the same way, you know? Oh, this is like so much better. It's so much longer. Okay. So then we have to stop. I'll keep experimenting on how to tie this in the future, but for now, I think it's getting the job done. Moving on to the top, she has a t-shirt that she sort of crops by tucking it underneath, I'm assuming, like a bralette. So I have a little bralette on, and I think the t-shirt I'm gonna go with is this tour shirt from Lady Gaga's Chromatica Ball. I actually couldn't figure out flipping it up and getting it into my bra, so I just went the old-fashioned way, AKA tying it in a ponytail and then tucking it up. 2011 is back, bitch. I, honest to God, don't remember the last time I've done that. So in terms of shoes, Lily's wearing a pair of boots, so this feels like a perfect opportunity to style a piece of my heart itself, my perfect white calf Dolce Vita boots. Don't you ever forget it. All right, so boom. T, definitely liking where things are going here. But now we've got to accessorize, and this is really what brings the outfit home, in my opinion. In this outfit, Lily's wearing a hat, sunglasses, and then of course a bag. For the bag, I'm gonna go with this brown leather everyday tote. I've got this gray Yankees hat that I think could work here, which by the way, I thought this was so funny. I was on my Instagram a couple days ago asking the people if they thought that I could get away with bangs. As an adult, I have never had bangs. The last time I had bangs, I was a child. I was just thinking about it while I was playing with my hair. I was like, low-key, could I slay like a swoopy rocker looking bang? I think I can make it look very alternative and fun because of my hair color and just my general vibe. Whatever. I posted that on my Instagram. Most people were like, hell yeah, queen. Then we had some realists in my DMs who were like, it would look so good and perhaps you would get overstimulated with it and just being hot and feeling like something's touching your face that you can't necessarily just push off your face. That is if they were so short that I couldn't put them into a high ponytail, because that's the other thing. When I put my hair up, it's either on a claw clip or it's a ponytail at the top of my head. So it's possible that I could have bangs that could still fit in the ponytail. I would just have sort of a, you know, it would be sticking up. But famously, I like when my hair sticks up. So maybe that wouldn't be a problem. But what I did want to say was that one person DM'd me and honestly, it was kind of rude, but it was such an accurate read that I was like, fuck. I was laughing my ass off about this. But somebody DM'd me and they were like, sister, love you, but you can barely wear a hat. So I don't know if bangs are gonna be for you. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because like low key, they were right. They were right. I can usually barely wear a hat, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that. My sensory issues are gone. I no longer have them. And maybe I'll be a bang girl. I wouldn't get them for summer because I think that summer is a bad time to experiment with bangs for the first time. But like come fall, I spend summer thinking about it. Come fall, I experiment with bangs for the first time. Could be big. I'm just saying. Okay, here's the final look. Let me show you in the mirror. I love this outfit because I feel like it has a lot of elements that I would have styled myself and a lot of elements that I never would have styled. Like I think the culottes and the scarf is very me. Pairing this with a t-shirt and a baseball hat, not me. But I like the contrast of both of these styles. I think it just works. I loved this look on Lily and TBH. I like this look on me too. The culottes are just so fucking doing it for me. I really am having a culotte spring and I'm loving every second of it. And I think the scarf might be my favorite part of this look, and it's so easy to just tie a scarf around, have it be a part of your pants, your bottom look. So this is my OOTD. Outfit of the day completed. Shout out to Lily Bell Blogs. On to the next outfit. Courtney Kappa _ Oh my God, I am obsessed with Courtney. Courtney is truly one of the baddest bitches on the internet. no contest. Truly one of the most outrageously attractive women I've ever seen in my life. I am obsessed with everything that she wears. I wish that her closet was my closet. I think she has such a great eye for style and such a clear vision of what her style is. And it just lights me up with inspiration every time I see one of her posts. And I think Courtney and I have a lot of overlap to our styles. For one, we are both major fans of a bloomer, a micro short. I was going on and on and on about my love for bloomers last summer. Trust that we will be running it back again this summer. Courtney is also a lover of leopard print and animal prints in general. Obviously, I too have an affinity for the animal print. And just in general, Courtney has a very cool, sexy, rocker, chic kind of style that I love. So I'm not gonna take a specific outfit of Courtney's to replicate. I'm just gonna try to emulate her style as a whole and pull in some of the elements that I see her use over and over again in her outfits. So of course, we're starting with a pair of bloomers. I'm like 80 degrees in New York this week, which is entirely too hot for April. And I booked myself a little visit to the spa tonight, a little end of week relaxation moment with my friend Jordan. And the spa has a rooftop pool, but it's fucking raining right now. And it better stop because I wanna be in the rooftop pool when the sun goes down with a little drink in my hand. Okay, bloomers. We can all guess what pair I'm gonna wear. These are from Forest Inc. They're very comfortable and very cute. The ruffles just add an extra little bit of flair. And actually, I just got another new pair of shorts. These aren't bloomers, just satin shorts with a little lace trim on the bottom from Eloki. Eloki low-key having a lot of bangers recently. Sometimes I find that Eloki's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they bring me the sexy, well-fitting items that I'm looking for. Other times they're giving like cold shoulder, plus size vibes. Sometimes they really get it, and other times I'm like, who wants to wear this? Woo! Some plus size brands design clothes for fat people as if every fat person doesn't have style. It's like, buy these clothes if you have absolutely no fucking swag whatsoever. Absolutely fucking swagless designers at some of these plus size brands. Wake up, America. The fat bitches have been swaggier. I don't know what the hell you are selling people. Anyways, we're gonna start with these bloomers, and I'm actually gonna add a pair of tights on underneath for some more color and a little bit more fun. God, getting on a pair of tights really is always a workout. And I'm gonna add on this plain black and silver chain belt for a little bit more pizzazz. Of course, I'm going leopard print for the top, duh. And I have this leopard bustier top from Good American. I'm still a little iffy on the mechanics of this top. I'll show you. Okay, this top is gaslighting me. Of course, now it's gonna look fine the second that I try to show people. My beef with this top is because the front part of it is held together by a button that I feel like just comes undone. And then the shirt looks weird. I don't want to undo it right now since it miraculously looks good right now. But the ruching is being held together by a small button, and the button comes undone, and then the ruching just sort of like falls forward. Not ideal. So I'll probably eventually get this like sewn by a tailor or something, so that way it doesn't ever come unbuttoned. But regardless, it's a cute top, if only the mechanics of it always were the way I wanted them to be. Like, isn't this such a cute base already? If I'm going out and I want to feel sexy and confident, this is what I'm wearing. I show up to the bar wearing this, trust that I will be going up to every single person I think is hot and being like, are you single? What's your number? That is the power of the bloomer and showing upper thigh and a little bit of leopard print. Good God. Obviously, we're going cowboy boots because duh. And the red ones, again, just feel like a perfect fit for this. POV, you invite me to go queer line dancing. This is what I show up wearing. What I will say though is sometimes tops like these make me wish I owned a bra. I did at one point own one singular real bra that I bought in a video 2 years ago at the Rack Shack. Maybe it was 3 years ago. Fuck, it was kind of a long time ago. I've since outgrown that bra and haven't gotten around to replacing it yet. But when I put on a shirt like this, I really want to see boob. Here, you can already see the fucking button I was talking about. So I find myself pulling it down to like match where my boobs naturally sit. And with this top, it doesn't really work because of the button. So I think I need a bra to like really, me wanting to buy a bra, not for support reasons, not because I want to wear a bra on a daily basis kind of vibe, but because with the right outfit, pushing my boobs up to the sky is a vibe I want to get behind. You know, like what's the point of having great tits if you're not showing them off? And sometimes when shirts have a cut like this and I can't pull them down, It's like, what? We're hiding so much juicy goodness. What are we doing? Here is the final look. Shout out Courtney Kappa. Truly no one does it like you. I will absolutely be wearing this outfit to death this summer. Literally, what is not to love about a big bitch in bloomers and a little bit of leopard. Ooh. Lauren _Wambbolts. Lauren's actually a new follow for me. I just found her page like a month or two ago, but she has inspired the hell out of me. And I've already acquired myself a couple of her recommendations. One of the outfits I saw her style recently that I really loved was this polka dot silk tank over jeans. Now, you guys know usually I'm not a denim girl, but I don't know, lately the big girls have been inspiring me. Honestly, I think my thing is usually I really dislike jeans because they're always kind of tight around my hips / stomach area. It's really hard to find jeans that fit my waist and that flare out far enough for my hips for them to be baggy around that area, because I would prefer for it not to be skin tight around my hips, stomach, crotch area. And I just feel like most jeans are a little bit too stiff and skin tight and just not my vibe. I found a couple pairs of baggy jeans over the years. Big Bud Press has pretty good denim trousers that are baggy. And recently I bought a pair of pinstripe denim from Anthropologie that's actually way comfier and baggier than I expected them to be. I actually bought this exact top that Lauren's wearing in this post from Anthro once I saw her wearing it, because I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. And tops like that normally don't fit my chest. And I saw that Lauren has her measurements on her Shop My or LTK, one of the two, which is so helpful. And honestly, I should probably add my measurements to my Shop My and LTK, because that's how I know when I'm following a plus size girl and I see that we have a similar-ish range of measurements, that I'm like, okay, things are gonna fit us similarly. Let's check this out. So I ended up buying the top in a 2X and it almost fit, but not quite. I would have sized up to a 3X, but they were out of stock, which is such a bummer because this top is so cute and I do think the 3X would have fit me just fine. It's just so hard when they have that like wire underneath the bra, or not wire, but it just like is tighter in that line underneath the boobs. And my boobs always hang lower than where the naturally placed bra cups of these tops are, which is fine. I'm fine with letting my boobs hang lower in the top. In a top like this, you shouldn't be able to even notice that they're hanging lower. But because of the tightness underneath where the cups are, if it was just a little bit looser, it would be fine. But out of stock, what can a girl do? However, I do have a similar-ish top from Reformation. Again, not my perfect fit for a top like this, which, as I've talked about before, is now like my new standard for when clothes come into my wardrobe, is if it's not my perfect fit, then it leaves. Even if it's like an 80% fit and I think I'll get a good amount of wear out of it, if it's not my perfect fit, I'm not keeping it. So the Reformation top that I'm gonna style today is not necessarily my perfect fit. In hindsight, would I buy it? No. But I think that it could work in this outfit, and I think it'll look really good with the pinstripe jeans that I just recently bought. Aren't these jeans so cute? Sometimes I just assume that jeans from places like Anthro or even Reformation, these brands that only go up to a 3X, sometimes I just assume that the fit of their pants won't be baggy enough, where it's like, it'll fit, but it won't be your perfect fit. That's my beef with so many plus size garments. It fits, it's on my body, but is it my perfect fit? These jeans really are my perfect fit. They're so comfortable, they don't feel like denim, and they are baggy around my midsection, which is exactly what I want. It's a similar halter vibe to the one that Lauren was wearing. It's silk, got these cute lace details. It is from Reformation. Should I have sized up in this? Probably, but I didn't. This is what we've got. This is the vibe we've got so far. I want to keep this more casual, so I am gonna pair it with a pair of flats. I have this pair of fake tabbies that we're gonna use. Clearly my boobs stop a little bit lower than where the shirt would like you to think they stop, which again, wouldn't be a problem if it was a little bit bigger, but it's not. And it kind of hugs my waist more than I would like it to. So instead of styling it the way that Lauren did with the shirt long, I think I'm probably gonna tuck it in and style it with a belt, because I think that might just work better given the fit of the top. I feel like this is better. I'm feeling more comfortable with it styled like this, but damn, do I really want a loose silk top? And I think for this outfit, I'm gonna top it off with the same bag and the same sunglasses. Boom. And this is the final look. I definitely do really like this outfit despite my critiques about these kinds of tops. Maybe I'll eventually be able to get my hands on that anthro top if they do a little bit of a restock. If not, this is what I'll be rocking with this summer. Big shout out to Lauren, Courtney, and Lily. I'm gonna leave their links in the description of this video so you guys can go check them out. Give them a follow, diversify your feeds, make sure you're following people who look like you and people who don't look like you. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.